So the reason why Gurdjieff emphasized that the highest aim must be to know oneself, that desire to learn, that desire to know who you are, that comes from your essence, is because of what striving does, what striving creates. According to Gurdjieff, any striving is this battle between opposites. It's this struggle of the magicians, right? It's this struggle between maybe a white magician and a black magician. What does that create? The result of a struggle, the result of two opposites, eventually creates a crystallization. And you can have improper crystallizations. If my highest desire was to become a warlord, that would eventually crystallize. Whatever I was struggling against, it would eventually create a sense of me. And if the aim of the work is to crystallize a level of development of man, to become a one, to become a whole, one core, you would want a center of being that is authentic to yourself, is true to yourself, is true to your nature. When identifying what's true to your nature, that capacity, I think of it abstractly like the Fool, that desire to wonder, to learn, to want to know, that striving, if that's made the striving, you have a necessary formula for when crystallization occurs. And then Gurdjieff adds his other four strivings. So he's certain that these 5 strivings, with know oneself at the top, above all those 5, is going to be one of those strivings that he mentions, the constant need for self-perfection, to perfect upon perfection, which is really talking about perfecting upon creation, because creation is already perfect. Everything already is perfectly the way it is made now. Now we are refining that. You can look at this symbolically. So if you take the line, if you say, this isn't said, but it's between the lines if you look at it. The root of existence has within it the 2 lines that Gurdjieff points out: the will to be and the will to know. And existence itself, as I understand it, is created with the striving between the will to be and the will to know. The formula, if you imagine it, is directing the will to know at the will to be and creating a quaternary. It's aiming that desire to know at what is being. It's a reconciliation of opposites, and it's a striving right there that's aligned with the very will of the universe itself, the very will of creation itself. You have a center. You can create a center, a magnetic center. Now, I don't know if this is something that one needs to look at and work out with oneself, because I can just say, know thyself, but that desire in the essence that looks out at the world and wants to know and wants to learn, that's what you want to crystallize. That's what the aim of the work is. And I think that you can identify what improper work is if it does not have that striving. Thank you.